If you've been playing the piano for a while, or maybe just getting started, you'll notice right away that the right hand tends to dominate. It gets to do more than the left hand. Your left hand is often relegated to a supporting role. And so as a result, your left hand feels like it's falling behind, like it's not as strong as your right hand. So to help your left hand catch up with your right hand, I'm going to show you a series of exercises where the left hand does exactly the same thing as the right hand. The technical name for this, and I don't expect you to remember this, but it's called symmetrical inversion. Your two hands are going to operate as mirror images of each other. Your left hand will do exactly what the right hand is doing with the exact same fingering, only they'll be going in different directions. Anyway, I will demonstrate these exercises first on a desktop. You can do them anytime with no piano needed. And then I'll show you how they sound on the keyboard. There will be some overlap with exercises that I've shown you in past videos, but the way we're going to play them is very different and very challenging. So be sure to take your time and stay relaxed. I'm going to demonstrate each of these exercises just briefly so you can see what they look like. Then you'll be able to print out the PDFs, which show the various rhythms and fingerings, and do these on your own for as long as you feel comfortable. You can set a timer, you can use a metronome, but you can create your own practice routine with these exercises. The goal, as I've mentioned, is to get your left hand doing exactly what the right hand is doing. Here's the first exercise. We're starting with both thumbs, and we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just up and down, just like that. So it'll look like this. Then we're going to do the same thing, but with some different rhythms. So here's the first rhythm. It's long, short, long, short. So I did that 10 times. Here's the next rhythm. I'll play this 10 times. This one has a little triplet figure. 2, 3, here is the next rhythm. This one ends up being in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I kind of lost count, so I don't know if I did that 10 times, but nevertheless, you get the idea. Now, of course, the goal is to stay relaxed. Don't let your fingers tense up. You go for a nice, even sound. Now we'll do a version where it's staccato, but once again, stay as relaxed as you can. Don't let your forearms tense up. Don't let your shoulders tense up. Just like that. I've already lost count. So we'll stop right there. Next exercise, we're going to start with 1 and 3 in both hands, and then go to 2 and 4, and then 3 and 5. So it'll look like this. Now, once again, if you have to go slowly, that's okay. We're just getting the fingers used to doing the same exact things, mirror image of each other. And then we have some different rhythms to apply. We're going to do the same long, short rhythm that we did. And then the triplet rhythm. This one could get a little tricky, so we're going to take it very slowly. And then this one, even trickier. Thing about this particular exercise is it's making the weaker fingers work just as hard as the stronger ones. And then in staccato. This next exercise is where we're working 2 fingers at a time. So we start with 1 and 2. So you can play it. In fact, you can go from one set of fingers to another by playing 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then back. 4, 5. Excuse me, 4, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we've got a couple that are even trickier. Here we're starting with 1 and 4 and then going to 2 and 5. The third finger gets to take that exercise off, not doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now here, we're going to start with 1 and 5, and then all 3 of these fingers come down. So it looks like this. And you do that one for 10 repetitions or set your timer, however you want to do it. So those are the finger exercises. Now, for part 2, we're going to take these to the piano, and I'll show you how they work on the keyboard. Thank you for watching. I hope you have found this helpful, and I imagine that you may have found this a little bit challenging as well. So don't get discouraged. Don't give up. Stick with it. Take it slow. Stay relaxed. I believe it will be of great help to get that left hand of yours moving a little more easily. If you'd like to support my work, you can join my Patreon, the community there. The link is in the description. You can also buy me a coffee. I had my coffee this morning, and I haven't yet had my decaf this afternoon, but I might go ahead and do that later on. I look forward to speaking to you in the next one.